Hello guys, I am Wardy and today I'm just making a fairly quick video so that you guys can see how to sign up and play in a tournament, so that you guys can refer to this and just know everything you need to know on how to play, how to sign up, how to register, so that you have a fun time, it's not too confusing, and you can just get everything done nice and easily. So I'm going to be using the Excello.net website because this is the website we currently use for all of the SC2 Improve events. So I'm just going to take you guys basically through how to get set up and everything. So we're just going to go from start to finish continuously and show you guys just how easy this is. So first of all, once you come to the Excello.net website, we're going to be clicking on the register button up here. Unless you already have an account, in which case the first couple of minutes here is going to be a little bit useless for you. If you have an account, of course, you just log on in. But otherwise, you just want to click register and get signed up. It's a very short form. We just have to put in our nickname. So let's put in Wardy with 2 eyes because I think that one's not taken. Put in an email address. This is essential. Let's use this one because it's suggesting it to us. Enter your country. It's not the most important of things, but it gives you a little flag next to your name. Select your time zone because this will help you see the time displayed in your current time zone, which is useful for knowing when you're going to sign up, etc. So GMT, London, is my time zone. It changes automatically on this website with daylight saving, so don't worry about that. Steam ID you can leave blank. It is not important. We're not using anything to do with Steam, so you can just leave that blank. Type in a password, whatever you fancy typing in. I'm going to make my password something simple. And you can just... Oh, that already exists. Okay, so just pick a different email address, and hopefully this one will work a little bit more nicely. So there we go, save successfully, and then we can close, and immediately here you should just be able to log in. So type in your email address up at the top, and then type in your password, and then click login. And you now have an account, but you're not quite ready to play. First of all, there's a little something you need to do. So what we want to do is, I believe this button up here is edit my profile. So we want to click that, and this brings us to our profile here. And there's only one thing we really need to do. You don't have to add your name in, that's not important. What you want to do is you want to go to game accounts at the bottom, click add, and then you want to fill this out. So the game ID is of course going to be StarCraft 2. But what does this value stand for? This value is really important. You need this, because if you don't have this, your opponent can't add you in game, and if he can't add you in game, he's not going to be able to play against you. So and you can risk being disqualified because you don't have this added. So what is this value? Well, it's going to be your character code and your character name. So if you want to know how to find that out, go in game. Your character name is whatever your name is in game. So my name is just Wardy with the little accent, just Wardy. You don't include your clan tag, just Wardy. So just your character name. So let's very quickly come over here and type in Wardy. And then the best thing to do is to put a dot or to put a hashtag or something. Dot, hashtag, it doesn't really matter. I use dot, it's just what I'm used to. It doesn't matter, use whatever, but put a little bit of a space in, something to separate. And then what you want to do is add your character code. So again, we want to go in game. You want to click on your friends list in the bottom right hand corner. Then if you click on add friend, you will get this screen here. And then you want to go to character friend, and down here it says your character code 142. Now it won't say 142 for you unless your character code is 142. It'll give you a different value, and this is the value you want to add in next. So my code is 142, so I'm going to type in over here once again 142. Click save. Game ID StarCraft 2. Click save, and okay. So this is because I already have an account added. So let's just say my character code was 140. This won't happen to you because your character code's unique. But there we go. So enter your own character code, and then it comes down here, Wardy 140. Now that's really important, guys. So the tournament I'm really making this for is tomorrow, and the link for that is tournament/4775. So basically, you get your link to the tournament. You can get that in game, on the website, wherever you heard about the tournament. There's probably going to be a link, so you can click that. Of course, on the home page as well, you can find tournaments here as well. But this is the link I'm using today. So when you come to the page for the tournament, you will see that there's a register me button, and you very simply click register me, and then you are registered. Now, it's very important to know that if you register, you're not 100% in the bracket. What you need to do is you need to check in, and in general SC2 Improve events use a 20-minute check-in period. So while the tournament, it says here, start date 22nd of March, 1740 GMT, that's when the check-in period starts. And because the check-in duration is 20 minutes, that means that there'll be 20 minutes of checking in, and when that happens, you're going to want to come over here and click this check-in button. If you don't do that, you will not be in the bracket, so it's extremely important for you to do that. In fact, I'm just very quickly going to edit this tournament to start in about 5 minutes time, so that you guys can just see what the difference is. So if you just bear with me a quick moment here while I figure out why I actually called this tournament. There we go. Just going to edit this, so just give me a quick moment, guys, and just put this as 21:40. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to click save. So I've just edited on my other computer here the start time. So refresh. We're now 20 minutes before the tournament. It's not letting me check in. Well, that's not good. Why is it not checking in? 12 minutes until check-in. That's because I've set the time wrong. Excuse me. Okay. So when it's 1740 GMT or whenever, refresh, you can now see, say, 920 GMT, and you can see in the bottom right it's 927, and you've got 20 minutes to check in from this time. So once you can check in, this button becomes up here. So it says you're registered, but you need to click check in. It is so important to click check in. So you click check in, and most importantly, you go on the participants tab, your role becomes player. So if I just X out of this and re-register here, for example. Oh, really? Okay, okay. This isn't going exactly to plan, but okay. Nonetheless, I know what the issue is. So I'm just going to show you the difference again here very, very quickly. Refresh again. So again, the register button's here. You click register. Is a few minutes to check in. On participants, you're currently a sign up. So if I once again change this check-in time to have already started, again, I'll just show you the difference. Once you click check in, you can see you can now check in, role sign up, you click check in, the page will refresh, and you're now a player. You will now 100% be in the bracket. Sorted. You're signed up, you're registered, and you're ready to play. What else do you need to know? Well, most of the information is in the rules. It tells you the check-in time. If you need an admin, it gives you the character ID and code. It tells you to be in the SC2 Improve group. So basically, it tells you everything to do. It tells you the map pool, Frost Habitation Station, Polar Night, for example, here. It gives you a little bit of information on how you should be vetoing. And there's just some general rules as well, which is basically be very mannered and so on. You know, don't cheat. Very, very simple stuff. Now, once this comes to once you get to an actual tournament, once the tournament actually is begun and you're ready to go, you'll be able to see your players. So usually about 5 minutes after game start, after check-in ends, the bracket will be released here. So I'm just going to register on my second account to show you guys what exactly goes on. So now I'm just going to change the start time to 30. Excuse me a moment, just changing things to give you guys a bit of an example of what happens. So once the bracket starts, I'll just check myself in and try and figure out what I'm actually trying to achieve here. Okay, so you've got signed up, you're checked in, you're going to be in the bracket. How do you know who you're playing, etc., etc.? So this is what you do next. On matches, it'll say not available until, again, about 2 to 3, maybe 5 minutes after check-in closes. This is so that we can get the seeds sorted out, make sure everyone's ready, and that everything is set to go. So once they are set, the admin will release the brackets, and that will be mentioned in the in-game chat. And then once you refresh, it'll show you the brackets. This one is going to go straight to the final because there's just 2 players. And you're set to play. So you're going to find your players, your opponents here. So this is me, the wardy with 2 eyes. So you'll notice here, if you mouse over your opponent, it tells you their game account. It says game account, it says their ID, the name, and their game account. And the game account is what you want. with their game account, it tells you their character name and their character code. And with that, you want to, again, come to your home screen or whatever, friends list, add friend, character name, character code. So for example, if I just try and add one of my other accounts, add my friend, and then in my friends list, he will show up. So that's how you add a person, and again, that information comes from here. Once you've played them, then if you win, you're going to want to report the score. To do that, you're going to click on this match ID here, and that will take you to, hopefully not a bugged out, there we go. So this will bring you to this page here where you can enter your score. Now let's say I won on this account and enter 0-1. I click save, and then it's saved. And if we go back to, if we go then back to here and give it a refresh, it's not quite submitted yet because the admin has to come in and confirm that. And once the admin confirms it, it will show up on the score. And here it will actually, in this case, it will end the tournament, but usually then you advance on into the next round and you repeat the process until you win or until you're knocked out. So that's basically everything you need to know to play in the tournament. If you have any other issues, if players aren't online, your opponent doesn't have a character code set, that's the kind of thing you should talk to an admin about in game. Again, that information, it will generally be in the rules. So this was a quick introduction to let you guys know how to sign up to Excello, get signed up to a tournament and checked in, and how to play your matches once you're in game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys find it useful, and I hope to see you guys playing in some SC2 Improve events. Until then, guys, have fun, and have a nice evening.